Jessica from 757 Bandwire with Livewire. We're here with Motion of Chaos. We're going to interview them and ask them a couple questions so you guys can get a chance to know. First things first, everybody introduce yourselves.
I'm Mike, the drummer.
Kevin, guitar.
Bill, vocalist. And Jordan, bassist.
All right, so where did the name Motion of Chaos come from?
Well, originally for me, I created Motion of Chaos, and went through different musicians and ended up with these great guys. And that's what makes Motion of Chaos.
Don't lie, Mike. We're not going to ask you
Y'all kiss me.
Yeah, alright, that's good. As long as we do that.
All right, now who taught you to play your first instrument? And what was it?
Well, I pretty much picked up bass, and I'm pretty much self-taught. Like, it came with like my first bass was this crappy, it's a crap bass with no name on it, and it came with like a instructional DVD. But I threw that away because I didn't like it, and I was bored. So I guess I'm just self-taught.
Well, I started playing when I was like 13, but I was like self-taught to like Jordan, hanging out with friends, learning songs, and then as I got older, I kind of took it more seriously, and like I started getting guitar lessons. Then I stopped because I got sick, so I couldn't play for a while. So when I started playing again, I had to teach myself and I had to learn. And this is like 5 years ago. So 5 years ago, I retaught myself how to play guitar. And I was taking piano lessons, so that helped a lot with theory, skills.
Well, I started out, I'm the old guy in the band. You got that, grandpa. I started out doing, being a cover band, which a lot of people are not now. It's a good way to get your skills up. So that's how I started out, doing cover music. Got up to what I really want to do. Write your own stuff. Be an artist.
Woo! How about you, Bill? I got to sing.
Man, yeah, you consider my singing an instrument?
Of course.
Long time ago, 10th grade, I was 15, and I heard my first death metal band, and I was like, man, I want to sound like Cookie Monster. That'd be badass. So from there on, that's literally how easy it is. From there on out, I told myself I was going to do that. Dad was like, you're never going to do that. And now I'm here right now singing and having a good time with it, man. And, 10 years strong, so.
That's awesome. As a band, what are you guys looking to accomplish within the next year?
We're looking, definitely to accomplish, playing a bunch more shows, maybe getting on some bigger shows, some, bigger venues, maybe doing a small little short couple-day tour. Definitely writing a bunch more material. Right now we only got 8 songs, so we're trying to hopefully by this May have like 12 working songs. Try to play at least 45 minutes at a time. Just doing anything we can to get out there. Traveling is a big thing. Yeah, we're trying to do a video as well. We just finished up our demo, putting the last couple of touches on Nad's 4 songs, but pretty much all that. Yeah.
That's great. Do you have any idea when you're looking for that demo to drop?
Yeah, actually, we're looking probably middle of March, maybe late March, for it to drop. Also, something that most people didn't know, we're going to be taking a real quick break between March 8th until like the end of April, and we're literally going to be reinventing everything. Our logo is going to change, the font's going to change, music's going to stay the same, but we're just trying to reinvent, some of the old stuff that the old Motion of Chaos had. We're trying to get that out of the way and get the new, bring out what we already have in the picture.
That's awesome. So individually, what artists had impacted you to decide that you wanted to play? Who was it you first heard?
Metallica was probably the first metal band I listened to. But what got me to actually want to play was like bands like Between the Buried and Me, Casey Strain, just bands, just real heavy metal basically, and just bands that are like progressive but also on the same, equally heavy as well.
I'd have to say Sepultura and Pantera.
Yeah, same Sepultura, Bandwire, White Zombie,
Yeah.
all those
Heavy metal, kick ass.
Am I gonna be the only guy that says that he likes a little bit of hip hop? Well, I like everything. Big bands that influenced me definitely like Megadeth, Cannibal Decapitation, any kind of death metal band, Deicide, Cannibal Corpse, all those big, death metal heads. Morbid Angel, things like that. But I'm a really big fan of old school hip hop as well. I also like a lot of old school punk. So I got a really wide range of music I listen to on a daily basis. So I guess all of it comes from there.
I totally noticed that by tracking you on Spotify.
I love
Yeah,
hip hop.
yeah, I noticed.
I'm about to say Rick Ross about to come off new album. I'm excited. Rick Ross the boss.
Yeah. Dude, you need to hear Christian teaching about it.
Yeah.
It's so good.
So, what's your favorite venue to play at?
Oh,
I mean,
Rogers is like a go-to place.
I mean, Rogers is the go-to place. It sucks because like it's Hampton Roads, there's not a lot of stuff to go play at, really. To be honest with you, but I mean, if anybody that's gonna, yeah, I mean, if anybody's gonna hear this video, definitely, you know, you gotta check out a place. It's called Wonderland in Richmond. That's probably the coolest place to play. Very horror movie-esque, very creepy.
Well, we're still
So,
new out there,
yeah.
so we haven't really got to experience other venues that we like.
Yeah.
We're playing Shadows on the March 1st. That's gonna be probably one of the biggest venues that we play so far. Yeah, definitely Rogers this year.
Yeah. Rogers.
Yeah. Also known as the Riff House.
Riff.
Right,
Yeah.
Riff House, yeah. All right, so you guys are talking about the new demo that's coming out. The one song that you have released off of it currently. Is there a story behind Long Night Camp Blood?
Yeah, there is actually. I'm a really big fan of old school horror movies. I like all the 80s slashers, you know, Friday the 13th. Texas Chainsaw Massacre is my #1 favorite. And I was just sitting down one day and I was like, you know, in most of my lyrics, I'm a really big, when I write lyrics, most of the time, if you read them, you can kind of picture a horror movie in your head. I'm really gory when I write stuff. I write about other things as well, but that one, it was inspired by, I wanted to make a scenario where a kid goes to camp and experiences all of the horror movies. So he experiences Hellraiser, experiences Freddy Krueger, experiences Jason, Leatherface, all in one, like he goes, next day it's the next one, and it just goes and goes and goes. It's just real cool, kind of like a recurring dream, essentially. It's real cool. So there's that. Nightmare, really, yeah, to be realistic, you know. But well, there's a few songs that got stories behind them. One of our favorites, the guitar player likes the most, is Laker. That's got a big story behind it. There's a guy, he goes to jail, kills a bunch of people, he's a murderer, whatever. They say, hey, you can go to jail, be free, but you gotta be in this program where we can create you into a super soldier. And he goes, what's that for? And like, well, aliens are about to attack the world, blah, blah, blah. And so like, he gets in this program, turns him into a super soldier, he fights the world, saves the world, blah, blah, blah. That whole story is a pretty good one as well.
That's pretty
You know, yeah.
So, how do you get over writer's block?
Oh God. For me, what it is for me is I usually, my writing style is weird. I write a lot of like quarter songs, you know, half, I want to do a verse or two, and then I won't touch it for like a month, and then I'll come back to it. Or if I'm writing a new song that I'm really, you know, into, I might throw that into it. So really that's, I mean, you know, I don't always have writer's block. It's more or less I just kind of move on to something else and keep everything I do so I can always, and sometimes I might jumble all together if they go right, so.
That's cool. Awesome. Well, I want to thank you guys for sitting down with us and taking the time to hang out and do an interview. And we look forward to hearing you again soon. Now, you guys do have a show coming up at Wonderland in Richmond,
Yes,
correct?
we have, like I said, we have 2 shows, the Wonderland one on Friday, and then Chakras on Saturday. That's going to be a big show with 8 bands, $12 at the door, $10 a ticket if you want to get them from us. We would definitely appreciate it. Demo should be dropping here very, very soon, like I said before. We'll have those. Hopefully shirts are coming once we get a new logo between that March and April time period. We'll have shirts out, and video might come soon with that as well for Camp Blood. So I'll put all that.
Great. And where can they find your music?
You can go to www.reverbnation.com/motionofchaos. You'll find everything on there. And right now you got the Long Night of Camp Blood on there for free. You can download it. Definitely. We got Facebook as well. We're on there. Me and the drummer, me and Mike are on there as well. So just hit us up.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you all. 7-1.